Okay, I think we are live. Okay, so guys, I'm with Errol Lem, and Errol has created this really good tool, WP Publisher Pro. And he's got a Facebook group with about 5,000 members, I believe. A lot of Dutch SEO people there. And many of them have been using Zimmwriter, but I've actually given up Zimmwriter to use this tool. So when Errol told me about this, I had to know more, because if it's something that good, then it's something that I want to bring to my audience. Okay, so Errol's going to give us a quick demo of the tool. We're going to try and keep this short, so stick around as well, because I've got a really phenomenal bonus for this that you cannot get anywhere else, and you will never be able to purchase it separately. Okay, this bonus is only for this promotion. It will never be available again, not for sale, not for any other promotion. This is the only way to get it, and it's really phenomenal bonus. Okay, so Errol, thanks for making the time. This is our second attempt to do this, because the first time it went to Webinar Lens, so we're trying to do a shortened version. I will put the Webinar length version available for people who want to see a more in-depth look if they request it. Okay, but let's try and do this one where we just show them the main sort of features and benefits of the tool, and talk a little bit about how it came about. And also we'll get to the point at the end where I've got my bonus introduction as well. Okay, so let's start with, how did this come about?
Good morning, Tony. Yeah, I'm a link builder, SEO guy for more than 20 years. So I saw a lot of tools coming in and going, and since AI, we can do a lot more. I do every day. I have 4 or 5 gigs a day to do. That means small gigs, big gigs, that 10 articles, Web 2.0s. I have quite a big network. So when this came out, with Zimmwriter, I was thinking, yeah, that's gonna make my life more easy. And it was, in the beginning it worked, but I saw the content, didn't like it so much later on. So I created my own tool, which is WP Publisher Pro. And for me, this is a 24/7 working tool. I have it on TPSs also, so it works constantly. Let me introduce the dashboard first. If you go to the dashboard, you see a couple of buttons. The same buttons are also on the left, but just for to show you. There's a content editor, which makes one page, one article. And there's a bulk scheduler, which creates, you can make hundreds of posts, but you can schedule them in WordPress, which is really
Nice.
good. Bulk article generator. If you use tools like SEO Neo and all this, then you need really good content, right? This is the tool. There's a title generator, which is very handy because you have kind of styles. I make prompts also. I analyze all the niches, and if I think, okay, I can get really good titles, you get this also in it. There's an AI keyword generator, what gives you an impression of what kind of keyword it is. There's an authority link research, which can be important if you are in niches who need science, right? Image creator, and yes, I'm busy with Runware, which this Google stuff will come. We have, of course, sites and publishing, because you have to connect your sites. So here you can connect your sites. I'm busy with the plugin, because some hostings can be a pain in the ass. Business profile. This is something really why this is for pros. If you do a lot of monthly link building, these companies always come back if you do it well, right? So they come, and then you have to write again the name of the company, the whole net, right? So I created business profiles. You put the new profile in, and here you have your client. My prompts, you can create your own prompts. This is in a kind of beta, but it works. but I'm still thinking about how we can make this much better. Custom prompts, same thing, but in a different way. If you want to add something to the original prompt, you can do that. Also,
Yeah.
if you need shortcodes, you can use this for GSA, for example. Image
Hmm.
prompts. This is also in a beta, but you already have uh, basic prompts. But
Yeah.
what I want is you can create the content library. This is very important because every time you make content, you want to save it. I put it to 2000 articles because if you need more, it's a little bit crazy, then you can put it better on your hard disk, right?
Mm.
So let's go to how to start with the content editor. I prepared something already. I use Barefoot Shoes, a client of mine who sells barefoot shoes. English question titles or call to action. I choose question titles. You can create a lot of titles if you want. And here are the question titles. So um, I can take one of them. I can put it in the content editor, which I did. And as you
Hmm.
see, I put as the topic, which is the root keyword, barefoot shoes for running. Here is your business info, what I showed you. So it
Yeah.
shows you how important this is, right? If you have to do this all the time, every month.
Yeah.
Mandatory links, you can put as much links you want, but one, two is enough. You can say anywhere, first, second, last paragraph, exact match, or AI variation, which makes it more, blends more in the article. The
Yeah.
custom prompt is if you really need this, but I just told you already. Content settings, you have different kind of types. I'm very busy with the listicle because I think this can be very interesting, but for now we do blog post, English, tone professional, words, 1200, general public. In this case, it's an article writes about the company, so it's third person.
Hmm.
H257 lists one FAQs, five FAQ detailed and brief. Advanced options, well, the usual, like, and then if you click on generate, you will, by the way, I forgot, you have a lot of providers. You can
Yeah.
choose Open Router, Claude, and if I think this is interesting to do, because I'm not going into this, this is insane stuff, you need to work with it. So I really prefer um, to stay in a little bit conservative maybe, but then you have to work with it, right? So this is the result of the content editor from that
Mhm.
particular keyword. I wanted to have the best barefoot shoe for sport. This is the main title. Here's the content. Looks a little bit all together, but if you send this to your WordPress site, you're gonna see that it looks very well. Here you see the map, everything what was in this business profile, and here is see barefoot shoes for additional resources. So it really blends in. So if I say, okay, it's good, but I want an image, I go to image. In this case, I'm not going to use an AI generate image from a existing barefoot shoes. You're not going to do. You can upload or you can use the URL from the company. And I see it's not in there. I said I have to do this quickly. Hang on. And there they are. So I put it in a website. Um, Here you can see the website. You can say publish or draft. I'm gonna publish it. I have a lot of categories. This is PBN test sites. So I say, okay, publish to one site. Can take a while. Sometimes, yeah, it's slow. I don't know why, but
Yeah. It's formatting. It's putting the image in. Yeah. As
yeah.
long as it comes out, okay.
So let's see. By the way, here you see a scheduled, which I created with the bulk scheduler.
Hmm.
So we're gonna get a light when it comes in. Let's see, it's still busy, but it will come. And sometimes the hosting can do strange. They don't like, and that's why I created the plugin. So that means that you can also connect with the plugin. This takes a while now. In the meantime, I'm going to show you on the VPS if you need a couple of hundred articles for your SEO Neo money robot. So here I created 26 articles. It says it's okay if sometimes you have one or two failed. So if you have failed, you can click somewhere, but I don't have fails now. So, but then you say, okay, do them again, and then you get this failed again. You can save them, so you can all zip them, or you can save them all to the library, and then you can find them in the content library. But this has some different kind of possibilities. I'm still busy also in testing because AI is changing, but so we have to change also with it. Here you have this description, your target audience. So for expert SEO, this is for to promote this tool. So I gonna do link building for the website and all this. Let's have a look. And it says a 502. Well, this really can happen. Normally, let's say 99% it works. So I can go to another one. I'm not gonna do. I'm going to show you how it looks because I did this morning. I did one for testing, and we're going to restore.
Yeah, that happens sometimes with the
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
WordPress. You just run it again, just publish
Yeah,
again. It usually works.
yeah.
But
Let me see.
having guys, he's got a WordPress plugin to try and that will avoid that happening as well.
Yeah,
So that you don't have to use what we call an application password, which can sometimes fail. With the WordPress plugin, it helps it connect it in a much more sort of robust way.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Also,
here
it's
you
good.
see, here you see an article. It's a different article, by the way, because I'm testing. But you can see how this gonna look
Yeah.
in your
All the
WordPress site.
formatting done, table of contents, got the H tags, got the
Yeah,
subheadings,
yeah,
subheadings with the keywords inside. Perfect.
yeah.
And
Well,
guys, you can do up to 200 articles at a time with this. If you want to do WordPress sites like really in-depth topical authority sites, this is a great tool to do that with, because you're able to do so many articles and different styles of articles as well, which I really like.
yeah. For example, here you have the bulk scheduler. If you go into it, it's the same list to fill in, right? Um, but there is a calendar downstairs, and you can say, I want to. Let's say you have an expired domain. You
Yeah.
want posts in the past, and you can do this. This is for me was for me very important. So
Yeah.
you can create. You just go
Like the
whatever. You
months
go
and
here.
dates.
Yeah, January 24th. And then you write, and then you say daily or weekly. It depends what you want. It's based on your strategy, right? So you do weekly. If I say every week one, you also can say every 2 weeks one, and monthly. Probably I'm gonna change this in a little bit more sophisticated, but for now it works for me. And then you can say I want them here. Choose the news. I want them here. Sorry, this isn't I have a Thai client. Um, and then, of course, you have to put in the keywords. You can go and it creates the articles in the scheduler in all three.
Stopping you there. You're choosing different sites to post into.
Yeah,
Yeah. This is
yeah,
perfect if you do a PBN as well. If you do a
yeah,
private blog network, this is perfect for that.
yeah.
Because it does it all.
It's true.
Nice. Yeah.
I do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
If I have a client for uh, plumber, very original, I know. You put some on. You make your choice.
Yeah.
The the prompt I created, this is a very good prompt already, but you can create your own prompts and then you can put them in. You see here, for example, a lawyer and law firm, this, and you see fixed, that means if you do this, you don't have to choose this, or I mean all this, because I analyzed more than 100 articles,
Yeah.
top 10 lawyers in America, England, and analyze them in ChatGPT and Perplexity and all this, and they tell me how these articles are written, what kind of order, and then you see
Yeah.
it's a little bit different than of course from a plumber, very different, and so I'm creating. Some are Dutch because I am Dutch. Sorry for that. Tourism and hospitality. We use this a lot for. We do Spanish because you can do this in every language. Eh?
Hmm.
You don't have to worry about languages if you use this tool. You can
Okay,
choose your
cool.
own language if it's not in it, and even the Thai is. If you, here are the most used languages. Custom, you just put in the language, and then the Thai a customer of mine who is doing a lot of GSA. He's using a lot of Chinese, and his daughter is
Mm-hmm.
Chinese professor or something. It's perfect. So
Mm.
if you need other languages, don't worry about it. You can create featured images if you want, custom prompts, root keywords from featured images, URLs, and
All
then
right.
it comes in all your WordPress sites.
Okay. All right. So I think we've seen enough there till now, but so we don't get into too much detail. Guys, you can see this is a really powerful tool, really powerful. But more importantly for me, I can see how much work Errol has put into that. Just not just the work, it's the thought, it's the process of building this site over time, and it's probably still being improved on a regular basis as well. Because it's just, you can see there's just a massive amount of work and thought going into it. So,
Yeah,
Errol, let's talk about the pricing that you've got for my audience, and I will tell them about the bonus, and then we can wrap up. Yeah.
yeah,
So pricing, you've got two price points. You've got a yearly and you've got an annual. Yeah.
yeah. Yearly, it was 275, right? I
Is it?
forgot. Sorry for that, guys. 275 a year and
Yeah.
475 for lifetime.
Okay. Lifetime for something like this, guys, is absolutely phenomenal. Because
Yeah,
if you look at similar tools that can do this kind of thing, they are charging monthly and they are charging on a credit basis as well. So you can run out of credits or you have to spend a lot more money. This
that's a
is a
good point.
one-time deal. Okay.
The
Even
credits, no
yearly, you've
credits.
got no limitations on how much you can use
Yeah,
this as well. So it's not a credit-based system. It's actually
no.
something that you can use the same way that Errol can use it, the way it was built to be used. That's really, really important. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a quick look at my bonus. Okay, so I built this between yesterday and today. Okay, it's a schema markup generator, and this I've got a little bit of a menu bar issue here that I've got to fix, but this is one of the most comprehensive schema generators ever created. Okay, how did it come about? I got an email last night from Nina Clapperton, who's a very well-known SEO person, and she had done this really phenomenal long email about schema and ways to use it and different types, etc. So I took that and I put it into my no-code tool builder that I use, Base 44, and I've been just adding stuff, making it better since last night to today. Okay, so it's got everything that you could possibly need. It's got huge amounts of features, but more importantly, it's suitable for beginners. Okay, now this tool can not only just generate schema, it can actually connect with your Google Search Console, and it can actually insert schema into your WordPress sites as well. Okay, and it can do really phenomenal things for you've been able to make sure you've got the correct schema even on existing sites that you got now. It can check all that, and plus it can insert the right type of schema and multiple types of schema if you need as well. Now, this is so much detailed and in-depth, okay? I've got a massive knowledge base in here, and you can see the schema types, you can see the platform guides for
I don't
WordPress.
see it, by the way.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to switch over here.
Yeah.
I messed up, didn't I? Hold on. Let me fix that. I forgot to switch over the screen. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, I'm going to remove your screen and I'm going to insert my screen. Let's just add share screen in here and the entire screen. Choose it. There we go. All right. So now you should be able to see.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you can see. Okay. So this is probably one of the most comprehensive schema generators you can ever come across. Okay. Spent a lot of hours on it. Even though I studied it yesterday, I probably spent about 7-8 hours on this. Okay. It's got platform guides for WordPress, for Shopify, even for it will even create schema for Wix and other platforms as well, Squarespace and stuff like that. It's got best practices, common pitfalls, schema types, all the topics, etc. But the schema generator, I need to fix the menu bar here, as I mentioned before, which we'll do straight after this. You can choose which kind of schema you want to use. Okay. Now, this was originally being built to be one of my Vibe rebrandables. I was going to create just a simple tool based on Nina Clapperton's email, which was really in depth. But as I started to do this, it started to get bigger, it started to get better, it started to get more powerful. I started to be able to automate stuff that we can do with Google Search Console and with WordPress sites, etc. as well. So what I've decided is this is way too valuable to give as a rebrandable, because we are only charging something like $97 for our rebrandables. So what I'm going to do is, if you get WP Publisher Pro yearly from my affiliate link, okay, I'm going to give you the full version of the tool as a user, okay? But if you buy the lifetime, I'm going to give you the rebrandable. That means you can start selling this. You can even remove the referral marketing stuff that we got in here, because it's built as a lead magnet. Okay, so when somebody comes in, they're going to see the referrals in here, and they're going to be told what they can get with the premium version if they refer just 3 people. Now, I build these kind of tools for list building, okay? And my audience, I know they need to start building their own audiences, their own email list and monetizing, etc. You can remove that if you want to and start selling this as a monthly, a monthly price. It's ready, it's tested, it's done, and it's a really, really powerful tool. Okay, it's not going to be available anywhere else, ever. Okay, so I'm not going to be selling it as a Vibe rebrandable. It's not going to be offered as a bonus for anything else. This is the one and only time you can get a hold of this. And if you're not sure about schema generators and what exactly to do, you need them now. You need these for LLM optimization. Okay, if you want to get cited in ChatGPT, Perplexity, etc., this is really important. Okay, and this is one of the things that Nina was mentioning in her email as well. She moved, I think it was a website that was ranking about number 38 to in the first page, just by doing the schema generator and fixing the menu bar on that person's website. Okay, that's how important this is. And that's coming from a top SEO who lives and breathes SEO. Okay, now I'm not an SEO anymore. I used to be very in depth with this kind of stuff. I do keep in touch with it though, and I get alerted when something new and interesting comes up within that kind of subtopic of internet marketing. Okay, so the only way that you can get this is if you purchase from my affiliate link for WP Publisher Pro. Is never ever going to be available again, because it's far too valuable that I don't want to give it out to too many people. So if you want to get a hold of this, and you've only got one chance. Okay, so Errol, how long are we keeping this promotion on for?
Till the end of the year.
You want to keep it to the end of the year? Well, usually what I do is like a 4 or 5 day promotion, and then I close my bonus after that. Okay, so let's say we'll do a 5-day promotion on this. Okay.
Okay.
With the current prices that you're offering, I know that you want to switch over to a monthly pricing as well for that, for this tool. So let's keep it 5 days for the yearly, and for the lifetime, if you purchase within those 5 days, you will get the schema generator as a bonus as well. Okay. And this is a really powerful tool, really, really seriously powerful tool.
This was in my pipeline.
Yeah.
I wanted to create this also.
Yeah, well, you can go ahead and do it. That's the beauty of no code. And also what I will do is I will do one live session for the schema generator as well for those that purchase. Okay, so you know how to use it, you'll know the basics of schema, and you'll know what your options are to do. If you purchase the lifetime and you've got the rebrandable version, I will give you some top tips on what you can do with that as well. Okay, so anyway, how long have we been going for now? About 30 minutes, I think. Okay, I think we need to finish up here, Errol. We still got the recording we did last week, which was an hour and 20 minutes. It was really, really in depth. So if anybody wants to see that longer sort of session that we did, just post into the WhatsApp group. If you're not in the WhatsApp group, there's a link in the description underneath this YouTube live stream to join the WhatsApp group. We approve everybody. You can come in, and we share a lot of information and a lot of free tools, etc., in there as well too. So if you're into search engine optimization, and if you're into internet marketing, list building, affiliate marketing, that's a great place to be to pick up a lot of free tools. I think I gave away about 5 or 6 this week, just dropping them into the group. So you also get discounts on my products as well, and also great offers like this, as and when they come up from people like Errol, who are building really good tools that I think you can benefit from. Errol, any last words that you want to mention before we close?
I'm gonna buy my lifetime also to get that. That's a very good bonus.
Yeah.
Very good bonus. Really, schema is very important.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, guys, that's it for now. If you need anything, any questions, etc., you can reach us via the WhatsApp group, and you will see a support email as well inside the YouTube description. Errol, thank you for your time. Thanks for bringing this tool to my audience, because I think it's a really good one. Okay, I'll swap you the schema generator for WP Publisher Pro access if you like.
You're going to get lifetime as a star. Deal.
Nice. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Cheers.